NFL is back. Thursday night football is on its way. The Houston Texans are taking on the reigning champion Kansas City Chiefs this Thursday, September the 10th. The NFL season is finally here, and to kick it off, we're offering you a new promo code. Type in NFL20 and save yourself 20% site-wide. This is Picks and Parlays, and I've got your free NFL pick from Craig Trapp himself. Craig, this line has moved all over the place. I've seen it as the Chiefs -9, 9.5. Even at the Westgate, I see it at up to 10.5. Circa's got it at 10.5. And I see the total at 54. Man, a lot of action on this one. What do you say?
Well, as far as the lines are, it's great. I mean, if you like the underdog, you go to the Westgate and the Circa and you get it at 10.5. The weird thing is you don't see any 10s right now. Everybody else in Vegas is all at 9.5. Sports books across the U.S. FanDuel, DraftKings have it at 9.5. So I kind of think this is a really kind of how you see this offseason. How did it affect teams? How do you think the offenses versus defenses? And if that you make the stand on that, that's how you know where to go shop and play this line.
Right. Well, okay. So my humble analysis of this first NFL game, Andy Reid is really known for having a highly efficient training camp, and their offense is an incredibly high-powered one. Deshaun Watson just signed his 4-year, $160 million contract with the Texans. I think he's going to be really motivated to go out there and show that he's worth it. So with these two really explosive offenses going head to head, I'm leaning towards an over 54. Now, the last time they met last season, and I know it's a different season, the Chiefs crushed them 51-31. That's still an 82-point total, not to mention that the Chiefs have like a thing for opening day butt whoopings. All right. So I'm thinking they're going to score a lot there. Thinking the Texans are going to have to score a lot to compete. I'm taking the over 54. What do you got?
Well, I kind of I'm going with the side here. One of my better plays of week one is actually in this game. So if you're watching, you're getting it for free. Everybody else is going to probably be paying for it. But I like this Houston Texans teams getting that, especially if you can get that 10.5. That's why I really liked it. I saw early on at 10, and I liked it there. I definitely like it at 10.5. I just think, like you said, that whooping they gave them last year in the playoffs, I think people are going to remember that. And I think that's going to be a key for Houston. Plus, teams coming off Super Bowl, sometimes, you don't maybe work as hard. Everybody's telling you how great you are. You add the COVID and all the stuff that's happened in the offseason. So usually I would probably be on the over with this Chiefs team on only a 54, but I don't know how that it's going to affect the offseason, the lack of offseason training, how that's going to affect these offenses. So to me, I think the much safer play is you take this Texans team, you get that 10.5, and, if the Kansas City teams win by 7, we're good. So I'm going to take the Houston Texans and that 10 and a hook here.
I love that. The Massey report came out. They only said that Houston should be, or they said that the Chiefs should only be favored by 5. So I love the play on the Texans. I think that I'm from Houston, so I'm a bit of a homer here, but I know what that Houston Texas spirit is all about. It's coming back and avenging your loss. Craig Trapp says, take the Texans and the points. I say hop on the over. And that's how we're going to do this for Thursday Night Football here at picksandparlays.net.